Welcome back to Dread X Collection 2, Toy City Part 6. We're in Tritech. We just outran a robot and some of those, what you call it, folks. We're going to continue on forward. But before we do that, we're going to grab a ton of ammo. Because since they're giving us a lot of that, this means that we're in for a lot of fighting again. Turned into an action game. Action mixed with some horror. Let's start this. It's a wide open area. Uh-oh. It's time to fight the big boss. Run. We did it. Door is locked. Let's try it again. This floor we got done in. See if we can get him this time. Health is at 40. We're looking better this time. Still not great. Better, but not great. Mainly because of cheap shots. Dear Gears, I regret to inform you that I am resigning from my position to be taken to our better lives. Give me some health. Give me health. That's what I need. Dear Gears, your project is complete. I don't think it's a good idea, but I think you can actually survive this. Tell my great-great-grandkids hello. And that's it. Okay, I guess we're going up. piece of garbage just standing there. Giving me some health. Thank you. Piece of garbage, man. Cheap shots are getting out of hand. Any other cheap shots you got? Yep. Another cheap shot. Jesus Christ. At this point, the extra health did nothing for me. Ooh, I shot somebody. In the face. Whoops. Hello? Dr. Gears? This is Gears. So, you did it then. You killed them all, even her. It is over. They won after all, in the end. It's not your fault, not really. Though, if I could still move my body, I would kill you. You should never have come back. Do you remember? Do you understand what happened? Based on the confusion in your eyes, their brain implant is failing. We have jammers set up here, but it looks like it was not enough. Too little, too late. You still do not seem to remember me from before they took you. Well, I despise this, but I can tell you our history if you desire. Maybe it can jog your memories. If not, perhaps you can get out and find one of our sister resistances to help. If you can maintain your bloodlust. To start, no one knows when the gods visited Earth, or if they even been here the entire time. We also do not know when they started secretly abducting humans to implant their brain wires. Some believe it could have been as early as the Dark Ages, but none can be sure. Regardless of when they started, by the time humanity realized what was happening and raised global awareness, it was too late. Billions were already taken, over half the global population. The worst part, the ones with the implant never knew. They did not see the insane reality. They seemed aware of the wars, that something was wrong with the world, but they attributed it to race wars, government corruption. Some were not allowed to see anything at all. Just living a peaceful life, going to work, stepping over bodies without even noticing. That's when the shopkeepers revealed themselves. They turned the infected population against us. While most would kill us on sight, seeing us as monsters, they allowed select groups of them to see reality. They unwittingly integrated into our resistance groups, ready to be activated and kill us from the inside at any time, never even aware they were infected. The shopkeepers' plan worked. We had to stop taking in refugees without expensive, and time-consuming processing. All the while, those who waited were killed or taken. Slowly, the percentage of the infected population grew, even as the global population died. The tides did begin to turn once the resistance began the Robo Initiative. They converted massive factories to pump out retrofitted militarized models that were not susceptible to the shopkeepers' meddling. Hence, his, I think. Unfortunately, this period was short-lived. Due to the global collapse of the civilization, the resistance just didn't have enough logistical ability to deliver the resources to the factories to build enough bots, or the power to keep most of them charged. Most bots were told to work until they simply ran out of power where they stood. The shopkeepers were not idle either. Once the resistance developed the bots, they began to create their toy soldiers. They used them to attack the factories and the resistance. Over the last few hundred years, they developed new generations of, toy soldiers. Each generation seemed more and more detached from reality. And here we are. Here you are. Both of us at the mercy of the shopkeepers. They could destroy the factories and the resistance at any time. They could have done it centuries ago, but they just don't. I believe this is just a game to them. A game they want to continue for as long as possible. We are just toys to them. I have been programmed and taught we must not give up. While my story in this factory may end here, perhaps you can continue to fight. I can detect that your brain implant is no longer working. You must be a bug in the newest generation, or maybe they are just toying with you. Life will not be easy for you without your implant functioning, and the infected will see you as rejected. Toy soldiers will hunt you. The switch next to me will call a spare train. Perhaps you can make it to Toy City. Just say my farewells to your sister as you pass her. Now, time to call that train. Sister. That's who we just splattered all over the place. Interesting. Just got a little screenshot there. Alright, flip the switch. Just sitting there comfortably. Okay, I guess we're going back. And now we need to see the truth. These were all just people. But they were attacking me. I had to defend myself. How would we have known? No more scary music, apparently. And I'm prepared to do it again if need be. Yeah, these are all Tritech folks, apparently. We're downstairs. We haven't been down here yet. This is where we fought that robot, I guess. And this is the train. And that's it. As the automated train departs with you hidden away, you begin to wonder what comes next. What will you find in Toy City? Will we see you as a toy soldier or rejected? Was there anyone you used to know from before you were taken? As you ponder these thoughts, hardware deep inside your brain process and relay the electrical signals to someone else. The shopkeeper smiles. This ancient god of the universe is pleased. Everything is right on track with its favorite new toy. To be continued. Created with Mahayek Kyle Frost in 10 days for the Dread X Collection 2. So far of the games I played, this was the most interesting and also the most frustrating at times. But it was a nice ride. The most interesting game. Good stuff. Has the production value behind it when it comes to the main menu screen. That should tell you what you're getting into. A pretty top-notch game made in 10 days. Toy Shop. Good stuff. And that'll do it for this episode. I'll see you back in the next one with another game from the DreadX collection too. See you then.